Hey, Marty, thanks so much for the question on our podcast group on yen.io. We're just starting this community, so this is a great question for anyone that's interested in getting into podcasting. Now, getting into podcasting is totally easy. It's totally simple. All you need is a computer and a microphone really to start. And the one that I'm using is a Blue Yeti. It's a little bit more prosumer than the most out there. It's about $100 or so, but I tell you, I've gone through 3 of these and they work fantastic. So get yourself a Blue Yeti mic, perfect microphone. Any computer will do. Software, I would choose OBS, and I've linked that in the blog post as well. OBS is free for Mac or Windows, and it's really easy to set up. Obviously, I'm using OBS to record this, but you can use OBS to record podcasts as well. The biggest thing about podcasts is that podcast sound quality is king. So having a great mic, and if you are a little bit savvy with audio tuning, maybe through an Adobe application or something like that, then maybe I can do a tutorial on that in the future. But all you really need is a great mic, like a Blue Yeti mic here, and something like OBS. Now, you also asked the question about using Anchor.fm. Easiest way to get into publishing your podcasts. And so check out Anchor.fm. I've also linked it below in the blog here. And so those are really the things that you need: a computer, OBS, right, for recording, good mic, and you can use Anchor.fm to get started. Now, a couple of things that I wrote in the blog post here is that if you're going to start podcasting, choose an area that you're an area of expertise or a topic that you're relatively well educated on, well you have experience in. And the reason is because podcasts are generally long format, so more than 15, 20, 30, maybe even up to an hour long of content. And so you're going to have to be able to communicate and talk about that subject for generally longer than a regular amount of time, an extended amount of time. At least 30 minutes or so is how podcasts work these days. Now, depending on your audience, you can have shorter podcasts, but a lot of people like that long form. So that's one tip. I don't know if it's a great tip, but I think it just is easier for people to get started in an area of expertise that they already know than try to communicate for 30 minutes about something that they don't, unless you're a really great communicator and you can explain to us for 30 minutes to 45 minutes the process in which you're learning this new thing. If that sounds complicated, then don't worry about it. Other than that, don't quit. Don't quit. If you're going to try out podcasting, at least try podcasting to a point in which you learn something, or you're tired of it, or you realize this really isn't the thing that you enjoy, or it's not fun, or you get to a point where you're like, you know what? I think I can do this. I think I can keep doing this. And maybe that's when you need to choose to persevere. So let me know about any of your feedback or any other questions. I'll do my best to respond. Thanks, Marty.